NBA and NHL hot takes so far. So, what hot takes do we got to,
Oh, hold
you
on a
know,
second.
come on through?
See this guy? This is the only guy that can save us from Wimby. I think it's said and done. I think he's the only guy that can save us. I mean, he's just a monster.
I
I
said
mean, I
my
know they
top
lost.
three coming into the season was Jokic, Wemby, and Giannis. I'm gonna stand by it.
Mine was Shea, or Giannis, Shea, and Jokic, but Wemby just took Jokic's spot because he's played so much better, and Shea's been playing out of his mind. And Curry, obviously, he's just a tier above everybody always because he's 37 doing stupid stuff. But this guy's a freak, literally. I mean, this it's just I don't even know what to say. He's his only chance. December 1st, mark your calendars. Bucks versus Spurs. Everyone wants to see it, and
Wemby's gonna
no
win
one better be hurt.
MVP.
Well, that's the tough part. I don't know yet. Yeah, we're not letting that go, bro. We're not letting that go. We are not letting this go, Jalen. Never letting that go. It's funny, but yeah, man. My hot take is
Well, my
um
top two still look in order. So
my hot take is this, man. I think
you got clown that I had Wemby in the top three, but now look at him. Oh, okay.
well,
I'm
I
gonna,
mean,
I'm
you
gonna put
put
I'll
that
that
admit
down.
when
I
he
was.
was hurt and not playing, but
I mean, I didn't know how his blood clot thing was gonna heal up, so that was part of my thing with it.
I
But
remember I got clowned by that same person in the comments by having Wemby second. So
I mean, I think you got to give credit to Chicago too so far. Like, I kind of crapped on them a little bit comparing the Falcons to the Bulls, but they've played really well so far, and they've beaten a couple of really good Eastern Conference teams, and they're beating the teams in the same tier that I think they could contend in: Detroit, Orlando. Those are the teams that they have to be above if they want to make a run, and they've done that so far. So credit to them. So I think if Chicago keeps this up and stays healthy, they could make a top six seed.
yeah, I mean, uh,
as
the Suns look terrible.
how about the
I mean, you
Jazz?
watched them last night.
Yeah. How about those Jazz? Right?
I mean, they've looked good. I mean, I was
Yeah, how
more
about
than
him?
shocked. I was more shocked than anything when I saw that Clippers score on opening night where they just took it to them. Like it wasn't even close, pretty much from the start. I also think, call this a hot take, the Clippers will miss the playoffs and the play in this year. It's just their roster is like a retirement home at this point. Like there's no youth. It's Brooke Lopez, Bradley Beal, James Harden, Kawhi. They're all over 30, and most of them close to 35 to 40. Like, I just don't understand what they were doing building that roster.
I would say because of Keontae's leadership so far has looked really good. Has looked fantastic. Lowry marketed last night was the first Jazz player to put up 50 points since I think 97, 98 season when Karl Malone did it. So that's been almost 30 years since we had a Jasmine actually put up 50 points in the season in a game. Um, yeah, I mean them Jazz look fantastic. They're uh, what about like Walter Clayton? Okay, Ace Bailey hasn't even got going yet. Ace Bailey ain't even got going yet. Oh yeah, there we go. He is, but
He
he can't
is.
catch a rebound at the end of the game to save his life. We almost lost 2 games because of it.
I mean, that's wild too because Kessler is a good rebounder for the most part,
Yeah.
too. Just don't make any sense.
Um, we shouldn't have went into the overtime last night. We should have definitely ended that game in 4 quarters. We were up like I think like 12 points with like 3 minutes left, or something like that, and we blew that. Um, but we came in OT. They locked it in OT. And like I was saying, Keontae out there, he looks poised right now. I mean, say people can. All right, there you are. Say what you want, but Keontae looks poised, and um, Walter Clayton looked like he can make a run for Rookie of the Year, even though he'll probably make a top 5 finish. But we all knew it was
I
going to
mean, he
flag.
Edgecombe
But
incredible so far for
that's what
Philly.
I'm saying.
I
Yeah,
think
it's definitely going to end up going to flag or Edgecombe until Ace Bailey
I mean, Flag hasn't looked
plays
good at
well.
all yet this year either. But I think another hot take of mine is that Houston did not get any better this offseason despite trading for KD. I think they're still in the same spot. They don't have like at the end of that Thunder game, they didn't have a guy to go to because besides KD, there wasn't much there in terms of scoring. Amon Thompson has not been that guy so far to carry the offensive load for them. Şengün and KD are there, but if you lock those two down, there's not a lot else.
Yeah, Dylan Harper had like what 15 off the bench. What was it in the first game?
Something like that.
And to that Bryce Sensabaugh comment, he played well in the first 2 games. Just last night he couldn't get things going for real. But um, yeah, he just couldn't really get things going last night. It just wasn't his night. But he's been okay, I'd say. Now to the NHL,
Hey, let's talk about Zion when he's healthy.
Zion when
I
he's
mean,
Can you hear
healthy.
me?
I'd be lying if I said I watched a Pelicans game this year so far, but I mean, Zion is still a dog. Like, that's not really a question, I don't think. That team, I don't know what it is. They're just dysfunctional, I feel like.
I mean, that's what happens when you have like Jordan Poole taking millions of shots. When let's be honest, he's probably a 2 guard. He shouldn't be taking that many shots. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's there for a reason. Obviously, was that Dejounte Murray? He's still injured, I believe. Um, but yeah, Zion. I mean, uh he got a lot to. I mean, he looks good. I'd say he looks pretty good. I ain't gonna say he looks like the All Star Zion that we thought he would be one year, or the All Star superstar that we thought he'd be. But he looks good right now. The weight really was this the only problem that was only for me. That was his only problem. Um, but yeah, that's probably it for Zion. NHL Utah Mammoth, right?
I mean, I haven't watched hardly any hockey this year just because I was work during the time that games are on and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But same with basketball. But they look good so far. Just looking at the standings, 8-2, like for a year or two expansion team, it's pretty darn good.
They look incredible.
Yo,
The way there he is.
are we
The
back?
Back.
the way they look, the way the Utah Mammoths look. Stanley Cup run.
Telling you, bro. I told y'all he's gonna look good this year, man.
Now, what was you
The
saying
Mammoth.
about Zion?
Oh, I was talking about the Mammoth, but yeah, Zion, bro. Trying to tell you, bro. He's going to be, if he stays healthy, which he was outplaying Wemby at one point, and then he got blocked like 5 times. But he was playing up to the same standards as Wemby, putting up points, assists, rebounds, not blocks, but he was getting steals, which is the counterpart to blocks. So I'm telling you, bro, Zion healthy, man. It's a scary sight. Scary. He could average 27, 9, and like 7, and just be be like an all-pro player. But the Mammoth, I'm trying to tell you, bro, I might have to be a Mammoth fan. I think that's the team that I might have to be a fan of because there's nothing here around here that is pleasurable. So shout out to Mammoth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've been
Cooley,
playing well
Logan
so
Cooley,
far.
Schmaltz. They them two right now look like all stars. We got very good goaltending. We're not allowing 4-5 goals. And that's what happens when you have 2 starting goalies. right next to each other. You have our main goalie right now, Karel Vemelka, and then you got um, Vitel Vanacek, who's pretty. He's a starting goalie in this league, but he's just a backup to Karel Vemelka. That's all. And when you have that 1-2 punch like that, kind of really like makes you a real top contending team for a Stanley Cup run.
I mean, yeah, just being able to rotate goaltenders is so important too, I feel like, because stamina, being
Yeah.
able to rotate them back and forth is
And
important.
you get good goaltending from two different goalies that one may not be playing that game, and you have that same level of performance. Man, they may not lose a game for another week. The way they look,
Can Florida
but
go back to back?
Florida's struggling right now. But
I mean,
they'll pick it up, and
it's
they
still
could.
early.
Still too early to tell though,
I
especially for
mean,
the
didn't they
East.
coast through the regular season last year too, before the
Yeah,
playoffs,
it
and
was
then they
way
just
too
turned it
easy.
up?
It was way too
Yeah.
easy.
Well, and they also got rid of a couple guys. Nate Schmidt is now with the Mammoths. A couple guys left there and went elsewhere, and um,
Got
that's
their
what
ring
happens
and
when
dip.
sometimes the team starts to break up a little bit. And I mean, they still got Brad Marchand still, and they still got Matthew Tkachuk. So it's pretty. They got some pieces down there still, but majority of that roster that they had last year and the year before pretty much almost like went to different teams and um, went and left during free agency or via trade. So it'd be very interesting. The East is wide open, in my opinion. Obviously, the New Jersey Devils are the best team over there right now, but it's only game 11, game 10. So
I mean, that's why we call them hot takes at this point in the season,
yeah,
because it's so early. Like
right.
anything can happen.
Who's your early MVP?
Right now, it's a good question. The best player right now, who got I think a lot of points, is probably Nick Schmaltz from the
Okay.
Mammoth. He
Yeah,
has like
Mammoth.
16 points already, and that is
Could have
actually insane to have during game 10 going into 11.
You guys got a crazy fan base out there for hockey too. I didn't know it was gonna be that popular.
It's a new team. Obviously, this city is still a jazz town. Obviously, this city is going to always be a jazz town. But the Mammoth, they're growing. Fan base is growing, but in Salt Lake City, it's always going to be a jazz town. So that's just
I
Who
how
do
it
mean,
people
is.
in Utah
and
root for football?
I've seen Raiders and some Broncos, I think, but I think a lot of people would go Raiders, I think, if they
I
had
feel
to
like it would be
choose.
the Broncos.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Raiders, actually.
I mean, that's strange because like I wouldn't see
And they're
them.
right by
I
them.
mean, I don't know. I feel like Utah might almost be like a college state too, where it's like they
Yeah,
root more for the college teams than the
that is
NFL
true.
because that's
College
just who's
football is
there.
king here.
Like both Utah and BYU have pretty loyal fan bases.
And Utah
Yeah.
State. Let's be respectful.
True.
Uh,
Shout out Jordan Love.
they're cool. They're cute, but it's always going to be Utah and BYU in this state.